Hello lovelies, welcome to Lanmou Spiritual. This is a general career reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or anyone who feel like watching this reading. This is for March 2020, and here we are. We are using the Akashic Tarot this time, and we'll do some clarification and pull an oracle card for you guys, okay? Let's see what messages Spirit have for you, Cancer. What messages Spirit have for you during this time. And I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. Try not to stress, okay? The things that you can control as far as preparing your home, making sure you are stocked, especially for those of you that have little kids. You do those and follow instructions and advice as far as, like, you know, how to keep distance, social distancing. Don't risk yourself for any reason. And hopefully you guys have games and books and things to keep you busy while you're at home. Exercise your body, even if you just dance, practice yoga, catch up on your reading. Okay, don't allow fear and stress to overtake you, so you can remain in your high vibration, because that's what I've been doing myself during this time. I had to really consciously work on that, okay? Excuse me. I'm kind of like, I was checking out because I don't even know where that come from. Some of you Cancers might be feeling quite emotional during this time. So I myself had to really spend some time, like, in meditation. I'm gonna take those as well for you, Cancer, that came face down. And let's see, at the bottom we have 5 of Forces, summer, winter here, right? Drastic change in season from cold to hot, right? Everything dying, the trees and whatnot covered in snow till sunshine. Everyone covered in sun and blooming in full bloom, like greenery. So, ooh, that is a lot of cards. Let's see. Okay, Cancer, you get a 5-card reading. There you go. There you go, Cancer. Is it all in frame? Let's see. Oh, no, not my black eyes. We're gonna do it like this for you, Cancer, okay? So, yeah, I had to really meditate to ground myself and to keep myself balanced during this time, y'all. Like, I had to take some time because I was traveling, and then I got back, and I've been paying attention since they said the northern borders of Italy were closed, and I'm like, okay. So I started paying closer attention, but I knew I needed to start preparing. So that's what I did. I spent the time doing that, and they closed down the school here, so we've been homeschooling. So just like you, I've been social distancing and staying close to home, and letting go of the anxiety and the fear. And the only thing that works with that is really meditation and prayers to know that beyond the 3D world, there's a whole life happening, right? Our life is way more than that. And it's not to say not to take care of our physical being, our physical body, and our physical experience, right? Us needing resources, food, clean water, you know, a very secured home and all of that. But it's also understanding that we cannot let that overpower our spiritual need for us to keep nourishing ourselves spiritually, okay? And that's a message here I really wanted to share with you guys, because I had to myself do it for myself, and I hope that bring you some help and also some comfort even. Let's start your reading here, Cancer. This is supposed to be a career reading, but I can see already there's a lot going on. We start with the question moon, right? With 6 of keys. We know 6 is about balance, right? With that question moon here, there's a sense of like someone is hard at work, right? I get heavy 8 of Pentacles energy in the regular tarot with that card. Someone is building, someone is working on their artistry under the lunar energy here, right? That's a new moon, if you will. And there's a sense here, it's like there's inspiration and creativity and a sense of receptiveness, right? The windows are open to allow the fresh air to come through. To it's almost like they're being lighted not just by this lamp here, but also by that moon, that sliver of the moon here, that slice of the moon. So there's a really almost like an intimate, homey situation here where someone is hard at work. It's very focused, bringing almost like a life of that sculpture to being, right? Building something, creating something out of their own imagination, in a very balanced way. Perhaps they know that it's a recreation. Yes, it's out of their imagination, but perhaps this lady that he's like he's sculpting after out of the marble, which is a natural piece of rock that the earth create, is coming out of his higher mind, right? Inspiration, something we cannot see, we cannot touch, right? That's something from another realm, that kind of creativity and inspiration. But at the same time, it may be someone that perhaps he's seen before, right? He may not remember where, when, who, but that inspiration is coming from somewhere, right? So there's a sense of balance with the six always, and the six of keys, especially in this card of creativity and receptiveness, and being able to share that out there, what we are receiving, what he's taking on, what he's drawing in, and he's able to almost like recreate it in his own way, using his own skills and his own imagination into a sculpture, right? So we go into the eight of schools, paths unknown. So whatever it is that you yourself have been trying to find your balance in creating, your balance in materializing, right? Whatever creative things you've been trying to bring into life. The path here is unknown. There's a transformation taking place. You know there's a departure. You know there's change coming, but you do not know how things are going to unfold. And that's the case for a lot of us during this time, right? And the schools are about, intellect, right? Things that we do not know, just like it says unknown here. It's about like, our mental faculties, right? The things that we control or do not control. So there's a lot of things that are outside of our control during this time. There's a lot of decisions that will be made that we will be impacted on, that there's nothing we can say or do about, right? So the paths unknown, there's like, we don't know going there or here what we may encounter, but we know though that we are open to receive, that we are about to embark on a journey. We know things cannot remain the same because 8 tells us there's a transformation taking place, right? There's a ending that's gonna bring a new beginning. By leaving this where I am standing right now to choose a path to go to, I'm going to encounter a whole different set of reality. And that's what we're all coming to understanding right now, and especially you, Cancer. 2 of Roses is at the center of the reading, ended up being at the center of the reading, which should have perhaps been the last card because it's a 3-card reading it's supposed to be. Here we have the 3 of Roses taking center stage, a beautiful card. The table is set, the chairs are there, the angels, almost like, okay, I say angels, yeah, there's an angel up there. Opening up a scroll, and the bird is coming down to relay that information, but there's no one at the table, right? The Roses card in this deck in this Akashic Tarot talk about emotions and feelings, and the 2s are about the decision, and also the 2s, 1 and 1 plus 1 coming together, becoming a union, creating a union, but there's no one there. Perhaps they've already retired inside their home, right? Perhaps they're already inside their home, but the message is coming down nonetheless, right? Winged messengers. Who's there to receive the message? Who's there to receive the message? We have been open. We have been we start here with the in crescent moon. So here we are following the path. We don't know yet where we're going. Path unknown. And Spirit is telling you, here in the 3D world, the path may be unknown. Here in the 3D world, you may not know what's going to come to be, what decisions are going to be, the powers that be are going to make. But in the spiritual world, we have information that we can share with you. We have information that we can give you to guide you along, okay? There's information with that open scroll here, and messengers. There are messengers coming towards you. Are you open to receive that information? Because it's a two-way street. I can give you the information. What are you gonna do with it? Are you there to receive the information? Can you hear it when it comes through? Can you interpret that information? And are you going to act on that information once you understand it? Understand? So there's a sense here the tools are about choices as well. I think I mentioned that. Are you going to make the choice to hear that information, to receive that information? Okay. And here we have the 5 of keys follows suit. We started with the 6, which is fulfilled. So for a lot of you, once you receive that information, once you understand that information, once you start taking action based on that information, you're going to start creating exactly what you wanted. You're going to start the things that you've been wishing for coming into reality, right? You're going to start receiving in a different way. You're going to start experience reality in a different way, and perhaps those things were already there, you just could not perceive them to be as they are. Okay, perhaps some of you will not have to go very far to get to that wish fulfillment, because we start here with the 6. Some of you may have to take a step back. You just have to make a step back. It's almost like this is the same home. Look at this is the keys here. Look at the windows are different, but look at the walls. Almost we have that golden orangey hue here. It's almost like you just have to take a step back, perhaps from that studio to the kitchen, to realize that your wish has already been fulfilled. The information, the inspiration that you've wanted has already been given to you. The guidance that that you prayed on has already been received. And for a lot of you, Cancer, you rule the 4th house. You rule the home, the family. Taking care of your family, it's very important. Okay, especially during times or trials like this, your first instinct is always what about the children? What about the family? How are we going to protect the family, right? So for some of you, you're just now understanding, like there's information coming towards you, or you understanding a new way of being on how like to put the home first. Like your wish fulfilled was the home, because we're seeing the home here. Even in that in question moon card, we're seeing the home. Here we're seeing the home. Look at this kitchen, well-stocked kitchen. The windows are open. Again, there's nobody there, right? But we know there's someone living here, because someone is preparing food. Someone is gathering all these fresh fruits, right? Someone's going to be consuming. A lot of people are going to be consuming all this fresh fruit, right? So they're all together. The family here is together. Perhaps they're outside, the windows are open. Perhaps they're in the other room, but the wish is fulfilled. This is a warm home here, okay? A home where everyone's gonna be nurtured. Everyone's gonna be feeling full. They have fresh food to strengthen their body, and also I feel like their higher mind, they're protected by the divine, because that's why this message is coming straight from the angels, straight from God, straight from the heavens, coming down for you. Okay, it's like your prayers went up with the bird, and the birds, when they open the scroll, and you're gonna receive your information. Your prayers went up, they're gonna make your wishes come true, right? And the Buddha prepares is the last card, number 13, transformation. Again, this is the death card in the it is a death card in the tarot, major arcana number 13. In the Akashic tarot here, we see it's called the Buddha prepares. So there's a transformation that took place in your life, okay? There's a ending that is going to usher in a new beginning, and a lot of you've been preparing for it. Okay, it's almost like your own inner guidance have been leading you towards that. You knew something was coming. You might not have known what it is that was coming, but you are following your creativity. You are following that. You are open to receive inspiration for what may come about. Okay, and you are willing to set course on that road, to choose a path, even though you were not sure where it may lay you, but you had enough faith to know that everything's gonna be okay, that the divine got you, the God's got you, and here you are, your faith, your own inner knowing, okay, you being able to follow the guidance that you receive, it's what's going to also set you apart from the rest, and that's what's going to allow you to go through this transition almost like unscathed. Okay, the Buddha prepares. Some of you have been preparing. Some of you are preparing to enter a new way of being. Some of you are preparing to be the Buddha, to practice patience, to live life not just as a 3D being, but as a higher from your higher mind, as a 5D, to live life in the 5D experience, okay? To be able to meditate and escape this 3D reality altogether, okay? Because the seasons are changing here. There's a transformation taking place from dark to light, perhaps for some of you, okay? From the 3D world to somewhere where it's always sunny, okay, from sadness to happiness. And yes, it's not about just, you know, I'm going to have a lot of stuff, I'm going to have a kitchen well stocked, I'm going to have things. This is not about material things. This is about this is about the inner work. This is about the spirit, your own spiritual life. This is a career reading, but it's been very consistent today. This is not the first time I'm seeing this card, but like the whole reading itself has been very cohesive. Okay, we have two fives here, and fives are a change in direction, a change in direction. We have an eight with path unknown, transformation. We have number 13, again, the card of the death card, transformation, a death, that something that needed to end in order to usher in a new beginning. And for you, Cancer, even though this is like a career finances reading, I feel like this is very much so in regards to your home, like your home base, like your home, how you live your life, how you raise your family, how you connect with your partner, right? All of, and also your relationship with the divine, as well as to the things that are important to you, the things that you feel that make you feel fulfilled. Okay, I'm going to take a clarification card for you guys on the message, on the weighing down messengers here. Clarification on the Two of Roses for Cancer. Oh, okay, she wanted to come out. What do we have? The Three of Swords. Okay, heartbreak, healing. This is the card of usually this is the after tarot we are using to clarify. We usually see those three swords piercing through that heart, but here they are out of the heart. Let me hold it again for you guys to see. Here in the after tarot, they've been pulled out of that heart. The heart is bandaged. It's in healing mode. So for a lot of you, the message that's coming through, this is also a card of, this is a swords card, so it's about communication, okay? This is Saturn energy. I believe Saturn in Libra energy. There's a sense of order in a state of being where there might have been unfairness, where there might have been a sense of out of balance, okay? And there's a sense of order that needs to take place here, of discipline. And this is what's happening right now. Spirit is coming through to heal, to bring some healing to that heart, wherever there was heartbreak and pain and sadness. Let's keep going here. Clarification on the Two of Roses. And for some of you, this might have been in regards to a partnership, okay, in relationship. Clarification for Cancer. Okay, the Emperor. There we go. Major Arcana number 4. A new sense of authority, a new sense of power, a new sense of abundance coming towards you. Some of you, especially that are dealing with an Aries person, or you have Aries heavy on your chart, I feel like there's some healing coming through in regards to a union, okay? An emotional situation. And some of you might have felt like you have lost your way along the path, or you were not sure where things were gonna go. You were not sure which way to go. You were not sure where is your home. You were not sure if you should stick it around here, if you should go somewhere else, okay? Especially if your person was dealing with, like, you know, third party situation. Perhaps your person were working like multiple jobs, or the job was very much so an interference to what's going on in the home, okay? Was creating instability in the home. There's some healing coming through here, and with that healing, with making the right choice and heeding Spirit's advice and message here, I feel like it's gonna bring the whole household, not just you, Cancer, into a place of a great foundation, into a place of great stability, into a place of also deep spirituality. All right, and here we have the Hermit talking about deep spirituality, knowing how to follow your North Star, going within to know what is important to me. Okay, who am I? What is it that I'm working towards? And is it things I'm doing, are they in alignment with who I truly am? Are they in alignment with my higher self? Okay, and you are preparing, sitting, doing that work here, the hermit job, the hermit work, to going inside to meditate. And that's you preparing for that that next phase that we're going to enter. We're all still in this transition phase right now. But for those of us that are doing the work, that have been doing the work, there's great rewards that's gonna come out of it, okay? This is Madame Endora's fortune card. Let's see. Oh, okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Spirit. Unseen forces watch over you. No joke. Unseen forces watch over you. We end up with a 5-card reading because this card wanted to be center stage. Look at the angels here opening the scroll. You don't see it. You're not even sitting at the table. You're probably inside the home enjoying your family. But you have a lot of protection here and guidance, spiritual guidance, okay? And even like in your own life, that's has shown that to you. And this is the card that came out for you, Cancer, the menstrual. Sorry if you hear a lot of noise. The chair shriveling and making noises. I sit with one leg under, tucked under. I always do that, and for whatever reason, now it feels like it's dying on me, my left leg. So I'm just trying to enjoy. That's the noise you guys are hearing. I don't know why I'm sharing this with you, but whatever it may mean for you, Cancer. And this is the menstrual. We have let your intentions be known. Let your intentions be known. For some of you, if this is in regards to, let's say, your partner, your husband, or your father, because the Emperor sometimes talks about this older man. Even that, if that's you, Cancer, that have caused some heartbreak in the past because you were confused as to the path that you wanted to follow. You're confused even in regards to your career, what you wanted to do. You're confused. Do I want to follow my art? Do I want to be in a receptive mode to do what the universe is telling me that I should be doing, or do I want to follow the money? Whatever it might have been to you, that was a sense of confusion here. Once that person receive the message, the guidance that's gonna be coming through, like a spiritual guidance that's going to be communicated to them or to you, I feel like there's gonna be a need for a conversation to take place, okay, with the menstrual. Let your intentions be known. Especially for those of you that are going to make a decision here to live a life like a more spiritual life, to separate yourself from the material world in a way of attachment, right? To the job that brings the most amount of money, to the career. For those of you that are going to concentrate more in your own spiritual life, spiritual well-being, on the home, on the family, right? There's a sense here, it's very important to let your intention be known. And I'm going to look this very quickly for you guys. In this little booklet that it comes with, because I'm being pushed to do so, not pushed, but you know, my intuition is telling me to do so. Let's see, the menstrual. It's very different the way it is set up, so I have to find. Is that it? Hang with me, Cancer. Hang with me. We all need to hear this right now. That's why they're sending me here. Okay. Okay, not this one. And there we go. And I do have to untuck my leg. And it says, the minstrel is a poet and musician who sings heartfelt ballads and songs of good cheer. He represents a harmonious union as well as musical and artistic creativity. He professes his thoughts and intentions for all to hear, but has a tendency to have an unrealistic outlook and to wear his heart on his sleeve. So we started here with this artistic card, the Six of Keys. So I feel like for a lot of you, Cancer, you're going to release the job. I feel like some of you, you're going to walk away from a situation, from a job, career that was basically bringing a lot of pain and heartbreak, that was not in alignment with who you are, to go towards your creativity, to go towards the arts, to go towards something you're more passionate about, something that really is more you, okay? Something that perhaps you've been denying yourself because you are told to follow a certain path. You are told, like, you know, this doesn't, you're not gonna get a lot of money from this. How are you gonna raise a family doing that? But Spirit is guiding you during this time. They're watching over you. Just know your every path is protected, even though you may not know where it's going to lead. Follow your passion, pursue your creativity, pursue your passion. Is going to pay off at the end, okay? Let your intentions be known. Why are you doing this work? Why are you doing this work? If you're a musician, if you're an artist, let it be known, okay? Speak to Spirit as you prepare. Meditate on it. Allow your inner knowing and spirituality to shine through your work, through your creativity, all right? And know that you are doing this to be of service. You are doing this to bring delivering happiness and joy to other people, or whatever it may be for you, your reason why you're sharing this gift, and it will pay off at the end. Okay, I'm sending you so much love during this time. This is your reading, and we'll be doing the hangout live reading on Sunday. I hope you guys stop by. I'll set a reminder and with the time, so you guys know when it's coming. Until then, take care of yourself, be kind, be patient, be loving to yourself and those around you as we all go through these trying times. And I'll see you soon. I'm sending you guys so much love. Bye bye.